Recording. Okay, good evening, everyone. We're here for the regular council meeting of, what's the date today? March 19th. We will go with quick introductions, then we'll jump right into it. With us, we have Councillor Joel Lemoine. Good evening. Councillor Shane Pelletier. Good evening. Assistant CEO Dominic Lemoine. Good evening. Myself, Chris Ewan. Councillor Janine Belanger. Good evening. Councillor Jason Bonnerchuk. Good evening. And Junior Councillor Mireille Lemoine. Good evening. So without further ado, we'll get right into it. Item number 1, meeting called to order. Do I have a mover? Councillor Joel Lemoine, second. Councillor Jason Bonnerchuk, thank you. Any questions before we start the meeting? I'll call for the question. All those in favor? That is carried. I'll open the meeting at 7:01 p.m. Item 2, adoption of the agenda. Do I have a mover? Councillor Pelletier, second. Councillor Belanger, thank you. Any questions, changes to the agenda, edits? None. I'll call for the question. All those in favor? That's carried. Thank you. Item 3, adoption of minutes. Do I have a mover? Councillor Bonnerchuk, second. Councillor Lemoine, thank you.
So our last meeting was held at École Gabriel-Roy. So for the most part, we had a student delegation, which went really well. We had our youth councillor, Jane, who facilitated some of that meeting, and so that was great. In terms of the delegations, we had a couple of examples or things that they thought we could improve in the RM, as well as some activities we should maybe incorporate. And then we also had a resolution for a partnership agreement with Food Cycler, which myself and Lindsay are currently working with to move forward with.
Perfect, thank you. Questions from council? None. I'll call for the question. All those in favor? That's carried. Thank you. Item 4, committee reports and minutes. Do I have a mover? Councillor Belanger, second. Councillor Pelletier, thank you.
Okay, so we just received 2 reports for this meeting here, one from Reach Out Senior Services and the other from Reach Out Library, both submitted from Councillor Bonnerchuk. So if you have any questions, please feel free to post them.
Perfect. Council questions, comments? None. Call for the question. All those in favor? That's carried. Thank you. 5.1, accounts not paid to be approved. Do I have a mover? Councillor Bonnerchuk, second. Councillor Lemoine, thank you.
We have 2 batches here on this one. Number 18457 in the amount of 678,255, and then 18458, which is an EFT. So there was a summary provided for the larger batch. So if you have any questions.
Questions from council? I'll call for the question. All those in favor? That's carried. Thank you. 5.2, accounts paid to be approved. I have a mover. Councillor Belanger, second. Councillor Bonnerchuk, thank you.
So here again, just 2 batches, batch 18393 in the amount of 8,281, and batch 18448, which is again another EFT batch of 780. Again, if you have any questions on those, but no concerns here.
Questions from council? None. I'll call for the question. All those in favor? That is carried. Thank you. 5.3, payroll to be approved. I have a mover. Councillor Pelletier, second. Councillor Lemoine, thank you.
We are looking to pass payroll number 5, some overtime here and there, but again, no concerns on for administration here.
Thank you. Anything from council? Seeing none, I'll call for the question. All those in favor? That is carried. Finally, thank you. Moving on to public hearings, I'll give a quick direction on how this will run. I will list the item number that we're speaking on for the public hearing, and then the assistant CEO will give a quick information on that, and then I will open the public hearing. At that time, I will ask if there's anyone that is hosting the item, if they have anything to speak on or they'd like to make a presentation. After that, I'd ask if there's anyone wishing to speak in favor of the person, then I'll go in favor online or on the phone. And then I will go to anyone wishing to speak against in person, anyone wishing to speak against online or on the phone. And then I will do one last call. So that portion is for the public to make any presentation comments, speaking in favor or against. After that, I will close the public hearing. And then that is council's time to discuss. So I please ask anyone in the public to just listen for council to do their debating. Without further ado, we will go to 6.1.1. C4 2024 Tina Amadi Idahosa 268 Bellamy Drive.
So this conditional use is to allow for childcare services in an RG residential zone, classified 2,000 zone. And so this was sent to residents within 100 meters of the property. It was also forwarded to the MRPD, the Public Works Manager, the Building Inspector, all of council, the CAO, the Fire Chief, and was also posted at CASE. It also did get sent to the applicant and was posted on our municipal board, our municipal website, and sent through Connect.
Perfect. I'll open the public hearing at 7:05 PM. Is there anyone wishing to make presentation? In person, online, or on the phone? Councilor Lemon,
I do have a message from the applicant.
sure, go ahead.
The applicant had sent me a notification. I will not be attending tonight's meeting due to unforeseen circumstances beyond my control. Please let everyone know how grateful I am for contributing, or for you guys contributing this time towards my family home care licensing process. Having a licensed family home daycare will be a great benefit to the young growing families here in this lovely St. Agatha community. Sincerely, Tina.
Thank you, Councilor Lemon. You'll send that to Assistant C for documentation. Okay, is there anyone wishing to speak in favor in person? Anyone wishing to speak in favor online? Anything received in favor?
No.
Anyone wishing to speak against in person? Anyone wishing to speak against online or on the phone? Anything received against? Is there anyone wishing to ask any questions, speak in favor, against, or against, online, on the phone, or in person? Last call. Now I'll close the public hearing at 7:07 PM. Do I have a mover? Councilor Bonnerchuk, second. Councilor Belanger, thank you.
Resolved that conditional use application number C4 2024 is approved subject to the following conditions. That applicant shall comply with the municipal noise bylaw 14/2003. 2, the applicant shall not cause the generation of undue traffic congestion in the neighborhood. Number 3, the hours of operation shall be limited to 7 AM to 6 PM Mondays to Friday. Number 4, items stored outside shall be kept in a tidy manner so as to not create an unsightly appearance. Number 5, any signage shall comply with the municipal zoning bylaw 9/2019, part 11. Number 6, the conditional use is authorized under section 2(1)B of the Community Child Care Standards Act. If this section of the act is not applicable, the applicant shall then A, adhere to the Community Child Care Standards Act and obtain a provincial home child care license. And B, applicant shall obtain and provide the municipality with the required permits and license approvals from the Manitoba Family Services. And number 7, applicant shall provide a signed confirmation letter accepting the terms of this order. There may be site audits conducted to ensure compliance, and any non-compliance issues may be caused to revoke the conditional use at any time.
Thank you. Council, open up for discussion, debate, anything to? Have the applicant seen the conditions ahead of time?
You know, that I'm not sure. I don't know if our planning officer sent that to them or if it's after the fact.
Just wondering about that 7 AM.
Oh, I see. Not early enough.
I hate to see them get shut down because
Yeah.
somebody got there at 6:30.
Yeah, they never mentioned anything about what time they were planning on opening. Oh, sorry, they did. My working hours are to be 8 AM to 5 PM. And that comes directly to the applicant.
Gives you that flexibility that they said.
I think Councilor Pelcher's already going earlier.
Yeah.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
That's what the applicant said, that's fine. Good with 7, if you're good with 7. Okay. Did I already ask council to discuss? Yes, thank you, sorry. Okay, I'll call for the question. All those in favor? Opposed, none, that is carried. Long day. That's all for public hearings.
Perfect.
Okay, thank you. 7.1 bylaw 2/2024, road closing in Grand Point, third reading. Do I have a mover? Councilor Belanger, second. Councilor One.
So this one here is just to finalize again, file number 2. We've already, I believe, passed this one. This is just to correct some of the wording requested by our legal counsel. And so just looking to finalize this one here.
For council, any comments, questions? No, call for the question. Those in favor? That is carried. Thank you. 7.2 bylaw 3, 2024 tax levy for 2024 financial plan, first reading. Do I have a mover? Councillor Pelche, second. Councillor Bonnerchuk. Thank you.
That's our first reading for our tax levy bylaw for 2024. We've been working hard on the budget, and so in order to move forward with our financial plan, we just need to pass first reading. And then following that, we are planning to have our financial plan next month in April, preceding the next council meeting. More information will follow, and we will do about that.
Council, any comments or questions? No?
Oh, good job, guys. Good job, staff.
Yes, perfect. Okay, call for the question. All those in favor? That is carried. Thank you. 8.1.14165-24-8308 JJM Enterprises Limited. Do I have a mover? Councillor Levon, second. Councillor Pelche.
This one here again is a subdivision, just off the PR 200 in Stott Road. So they're looking to subdivide the house portion from the farm. They'll still continue to farm that land, but they just want to separate it and have that different things.
Open up for council discussion and debate. Council, do you have anything you comment on?
Just the, sorry, I didn't see what all the, I'd like to add a line item if we
Oh,
could,
sure.
based on feedback from, it was Ag,
Oh, okay.
of not allowing another house to get,
Oh, I see. Okay.
I was wondering about that too, like, keep putting houses on.
No, I think you have the right to make that a condition, and if you don't want them to have
Right.
that authority.
Right.
I mean, if it is, I think they would have to apply for permission use there, but, if you don't want that, you can certainly have that as a condition.
I was trying to find which, branch of assets was accurate here. Just agriculture. Unit of Agriculture recommends that no further residential development be permitted on the residual parcel.
Mhm.
Put that as a
Mhm.
condition.
Sure, no, that's number 3, okay.
Council's good with that friendly addition. Okay,
If you didn't put it on there, you still would have to come for conditional use though, right? But this doesn't, it just stops that process.
yeah, essentially.
Mhm.
So they-
Yeah, this would essentially give them no opportunity to even, yeah.
Okay, I'll call for the question. All those in favor? That is carried. Thank you. 8.1.24165-24-8312 Anita Skeen and Willie Rhoda. Do I have a mover? Councillor Bonnerchuk, second. Councillor Lewin.
This one here, when we are subdividing the lot, it currently goes between 75, it's split by 75 highway. And so they would be subdividing one side and the other. One side, the one that is in between River Drive and PTH 75, they do plan on building a house on that portion. And then the other property would, I believe, continue to be cultivated and farmed.
Council, do you have any comments or questions? No? Call for the question. All those in favor? Opposed, none. That's carried. Thank you. 8.2.1 on dam funding. Do I have a mover? Councillor Bonnerchuk, second. Councillor Boulanger, thank you.
So this resolution here, we do this every year with ONBM. They provide a contribution to the municipality in the amount of 7,500. And it's just to continue supporting the delivery of our municipal services in both official languages. This year, this would also encompass the implementation of the 3M bylaw, which we did pass first reading already. And we're just waiting for more direction in regards to that. I think it went to the minister, so this funding would go.
Council, any comments or questions? None, I'll call for the question. All those in favor? That is carried. Thank you. 8.2.2 land scraping. I was like, yeah.
I was wondering.
Landscaping civic site. Do I have a mover? Councillor Boulanger, second. Councillor Pelletier.
Okay, so this one here is just, again, a resolution in order to move forward with the civic site plans and whatnot. So we are looking to recommend that Lafelton Landscaping and Vulture Brothers be awarded the project in the RFP. So this would be including the pavers for the civic site in between the RM and the daycare. And yeah, it was reviewed by our facilities manager, so.
Perfect. Council, any comments or questions?
We normally see the RFP and the results.
Yeah, I can definitely, yeah.
Did you want to table this? No, just future
Yeah,
information.
okay.
Yeah.
I was on the committee meeting when we reviewed them, and they were very competitive. Laflatoon being local and St. Adolphus, super excited to have the opportunity to show his skills. So there's no doubt that he's gonna do everything he can in his power to make it good. What I believe he's not big enough for this site, so he's partnered with Bulmer, right?
That's my, yes.
So that's why it's a combination for this one, but, he's pretty
So I guess
pumped about it.
committee saw Councilor Pelletier. That's why we didn't see it.
No, we can definitely add that. I'll make a note to that.
Just by staff, not just saying, yeah. Okay, no. that's-
Yeah, George had, received 4 or 5 quotes, and, the opportunity was very competitive, so that's good.
Not big enough to do the work, or is this a bonded insurance kind of thing not big enough, or?
I think manpower, yeah.
Perfect. Okay, I'll call for the question. All those in favor? That's carried. Thank you. 8.2.3 Recreation Advisory Committee revised terms of reference. Do I have a mover? Councilor Bonnerchuk, second. Councilor Warren.
Okay, so this here was submitted to a fire director, and so they're just looking to update their terms of conversions, like it says, and so he's just recommending that we do so as per the RAC committee.
All right, council, any comments, questions? Call for the question. All those in favor? That's carried. Thank you. 8.2.4 February 2024 building permit reports. Do I have a mover? Councilor Pelletier, second. Councilor Lemoine.
February, we have issued a total of 9 permits with a value of about 2.9 million and permit fees in the amount of 8,900. That is in total for 2024, we've done 18 permits in the amount of 4.4 million in assessment, and then the permit fees were in about 15,700. When we're comparing that to 2023 February, they also had that month in 9 permits. Value was a little bit higher, 6.4 million, and then permit fees were 7,600, so a little bit less than that amount. And then when you compare year to year, we are higher 18 versus 12. Value was 7.8 in 2023 versus 4.4 2024. However, the permit fees were higher in 2024 for 15,700 versus 11,400.
Thank you. Council, any comments?
Also, Desjardins Court, or Desjardins Court,
Where's that?
that's, Swanson,
Oh, yeah, okay.
just up ahead of tent.
Yeah, nice. Cool. Call for the question. All those in favor? That's carried. Thank you. Item 11 adjournment. Do I have a mover? So leave. Councilor Lemoine, second. Councilor Pelletier. Comments, thoughts? Call for the question. All those in favor? That is carried. I'll close the meeting at 7:18 PM. Thank you everyone for watching. We'll see you next time. Please stop recording.